Codegen today allowed Warmly CSMs to become product managers, and not only that, to become junior developers. They came in, they identified problems, they told Codegen this is what needs to happen, and they saw those features all the way through to production.
Codegen is our Slack teammate that allows our CS team to interact with engineering and our code base in a way that saves the engineering team tons of time and actually moves the needle on smaller features and bug requests that we never would have gotten to otherwise.
You know, if you look at the CSM in a pre-AI era, they're really responsible for talking to a customer, but ultimately what happens in the product is not something that's under their control.
What I learned from trying Codegen today is that someone who's in products or customer success can basically be an engineer. And we could basically write a PRD, say to Codegen, write a technical spec that matches this PRD, and then we can go and ask an engineer, do these class names and these functions roughly make sense? And that would take them much less time.
Something crazy that I learned today by experiencing this is just like how fast we're able to ship things, like with just a CSM basically can act as a product manager and then pair with an engineer and actually get stuff. We have a ton of PRs already out to staging and we're gonna be deploying later today.
I think that's probably never happened in company history before for Warmly, that a CSM person was able to actually ship a feature to production in a single day.
We were able to use Codegen to push a new feature to be able to drag, drop, and reorder the chat buttons on the front end, a big customer request. So we're really excited about it.
Engineering team is building a bunch of features along with the CSMs. Some of them are like pain points, the CSMs I've seen with customers, and we're actually trying to push some quick fixes for some of them. It'll provide like a first line of defense for many nagging issues, which never quite gets prioritized because there's never a good time to do it. But in aggregate, it has like a big impact on our customers' experience.
All of the things that customers would tell us all the time of these little improvements that they wish they had, these features or bug fixes that they wish they had, that usually always gets deprioritized. It's been really, really cool to get the CSM's ideas, just type it in and actually see it generate code and have it running live.
I think one of the coolest things that happened today was the CSM folks were able to use Codegen as a first line of defense against their engineers' time.
We were paying $20,000 for a customer health tool that was really hard to set up, and we were going to spend weeks of engineering time just to pipe this data into their tool so that we can read customer health, and then we built it in like 4 hours.
Instead of asking an engineer to figure out how do I solve this problem for a customer, they were able to go directly from the customer ask to a solution via the Codegen product. And I think that's kind of a magical thing. It's something we have to look forward to over the next couple of years. This is going to wash out over the entire industry.